All right. It's kind of surprising. It took a while to find something that I'm genuinely surprised that this is not more prevalent. This will have to do because this person like fast forwards to where it all of it is, which is actually kind of nice for like a guide. But very quiet. So I'll skip ahead with the arrow keys and stuff. Ooh, the bit rate. That's not me, by the way. I'm assuming they skip later. They say that the Kokiri are always followed by small fairies. Yeah, okay. I mean, I saw some of these. I'm almost certain I got this one, but I saw this in the other video with commentary. But I would have never found this, I think. So it's important, obviously. Say that one Kokiri has left the forest, but he is still alive. Is it supposed to be you? It's technically by the time you get the Mask of Truth for it to talk to you. It was on the volume, that's why. Then, like, you have left the forest. But what if it's another Kokiri? And then it's like the weird completion reward in Tears of the Kingdom where there are a bunch of theories about it. Small holes in the ground you find all over Hyrule. I know we already read this one. Make perfect breeding ground for bugs. I mean, honestly, it's 20 minutes. How bad can it be? We can just see where they all are. We already saw this one, right? Down fairy folk into the lost woods, they become monsters. I still don't know how to cure that guy. Anyway, thank you, Glomer. I'm assuming that's how you say your name. In the top left. They say that's possible to find a total of 100 gold sculptures, right? All the ones on the top, which we already saw. I wonder how many of these I actually, like, saw. Did I actually... Yeah, I did talk to these ones, because I was like, oh shit, I can't talk to them, because the river's full. Or the lake is full. Yeah. I don't know why I'm double checking. I don't know if I had to have talked to this one, right? There's a secret on the road that leads to Lake Hylia. Wait. What does that mean? A secret on the... Do you mean like... It's not the fence, is it? Or sorry, the ladder to get through the fence. You think there's a vibration point there that I never really got to because I got Epona? We saw this one. Oh, yeah, what? Hold option for Z targeting. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, look, there is one out here. Stupid me, I should have checked. It's going to be right there. Oh, it would have taken a while to get to. Not really, actually. There's a secret near the Lone Tree, which is not far from the river in the northwest part of Hyrule Field. Okay, hold on. I'm actually gonna, in my notes, we might go back. Secret on path to Lake Hylia. I don't know if this is maybe telling you where the Poes are supposed to be, which... That's good, actually. That's... Even the Poes... I mean, of course the Gossip Stones would do that. They tell you even the most minor things. But this might be the Poes, actually. Because the path... Remember the corner? That's the path to Lake Hylia. A secret near the Lone Tree, which is not far from the river in the northwest. The Lone Tree? Was it a Lone Tree? Lone Tree in northwest of Hyrule Field. I don't know if these are Rumble Pack bomb spots or not. They say that you can swim faster by continuously pressing B. Wait, really? Well, Did I really not figure that out? That's very funny. Oh, did I even see this? Oh yeah, I did. I completely forgot about it. Say that the treasure you can earn in the Gerudo's training ground is not as great as you would expect given its difficulty. We hadn't used ice arrows once, right? Which is very funny. Do you think it's just a practical joke? Say that there's a secret near the tree in Kakariko Village. Yeah, I think that's the Rumble Pack. Sure, on the wiki, like, it tells you what's supposed to be. They say that the Gerudos worship Ganondorf almost like a god. Not based. I forgot there were any in here at all. I guess there was one. There's one in here. Hi, Bomberman. I guess it's funny slowing it down to kind of like show you. Because it's a guide after all. I wish I marked this down sooner. I overheard this. They say that there's a secret around the entrance to Gerudo Valley. That has to be the cow, right? Okay, so the gossip stones do basically tell you. So I'm sure if you marked all of these and go back and talk to them, you can find all the heart pieces and stuff pretty easily. They say that Ganondorf is not satisfied with ruling only the Gerudo. Yeah. We did that one. We did that one in this recording session. Despite how many times I came up here, I forgot about this one. Probably because I skipped this ledge every time. I probably walked past here as a kid. They say that Bigoron's sword is super sharp and will never break, unlike the giant's knife. I'm kind of curious how you get it. What was up with the bomb there? They say that Medigoron didn't really think about his own size, so his store is really cramped. So stupid. I have a feeling I know which one this one is. This is below the waterfall. Something about the gossip stones using the term nanny is very funny to me. There really aren't that many, huh? Say if you get close to a butterfly while holding a Deku stick in your hands, something good will happen. Is that how you get the chickens? It won't be earned, but like... I knew something was up with those butterflies on the top of the thing, and the fact that the top of the thing had nothing going on with it. I forgot there were gossip stones in here at all. I did humor the idea, though, I think. Not actually humor it, but had it. Say that contrary to her elegant image, Princess Zelda of Hyrule Castle is in fact a tomboy. Best Zelda? Best Zelda confirmed? I do like the Breath of the Wild Zelda, though. Just play the game in Japanese, and you'll know what I mean. How do you know this? Was I supposed to play the Song of Storms on the other ones? That's weird. Incidentally, there are 2 other blessings. By the way, they didn't just choose one of the 3 gods and then place blank spots all around. Do all of these have gossip stones? And gossip stones are such a cool idea. It'd be awesome if Breath of the Wild had them. Maybe they have an alternative and I forget. They say that you may find something new in dungeons that you have already finished. Huh? Maybe that's where you get the blessings or something. Die. Skulltula, I guess. There's a gold Skulltula, by the way. They went out of their way to do that in their guide. Where are we going? Is there a gossip stone in here? So I wish oh yeah, I remember this one. I wish I knew or had the thought to write them down. Like I said, by the time I reach Elden Ring, I'll be an expert at this. They say that the horse Gandalf. Yeah. Wait, I did see this one, I think. We know this one. Know this one. Oh, and that's it. Really? That's it? I actually didn't miss that many. Okay. Good knowledge. I'm actually going back to the game now. I'm trying that butterfly thing. All right, we're back to the game. The Gossip Stones don't... If my theory is correct about the Gossip Stones telling you about the pose, I think that maybe they're telling you about the weirder ones and all the other ones the devs considered like normal, maybe? Like easy enough to find, like they're near landmarks, like the tree at the Long Lawn entrance or whatever. I don't know. Oh, this is the last doorway I went through, I guess. Kind of, not really. See ya. I guess I could have just teleported out. Yeah, that's still faster. I don't know where you get them, but I mean, Song of... Why is the middle one empty? Play the Song of Storms somewhere. I'm kind of interested to like just see like every secret. Wait. I didn't look. I was looking through the songs. I was like, wait, I shouldn't be doing this. I know it. Can't warp here though. That's weird, isn't it? Maybe the tower is considered an instance different from a dungeon or something. I don't know. That's fine. You think it'd be faster to warp there? Probably. Something Monster Hunter stairs versus chain lift. But we are done with Ocarina of Time. And I didn't even mention it, but fortunately the next project will not the next series? I don't know, that makes it sound more important than it is. The next game that I will be recording. Can't get more literal than that. Unfortunately will not be the Oracle games or Majora's Mask. I kind of forgot that the Oracle games were there. I mean, everyone says the Oracle games are like sleeper hits. They also say that A Link to the Past is one of the best games of all time. So I'm not putting that much faith in it, but we're going back to 2D Zelda on like a decrepit old handheld. But I'm hoping that they're right. Because I was, maybe it's the hipster in me, but I'm like, I always wanted to like really like those games because they're the ones everyone always forgets. Now I was looking at the arrows while I was talking, but it'd be kind of awesome if I knew the songs enough to just keep talking and play it normally through like muscle memory or something. Also, I kind of want to go up the stairs in Castletown, see if that's a thing. This is all fake post-game stuff that isn't real. I didn't earn this, obviously. No one's gonna... Do I even have to say that? Yeah, the next game isn't gonna be another Zelda, and unfortunately it's not even gonna be Metroid 2, which isn't Super Metroid. Those are different games that I have to get in my head. But I can get that in... Wait, what was I doing? Oh yeah. I'll get that in my head once I play Zelda 2. And have that whole game experience in my head. I do want to play Zelda 2 though. Now I want to do something else completely different, completely unexpected. I was like, I'm not gonna say what it is, but literally I think I'm just gonna start recording it after this. So like, I don't think there's any risk of it not actually happening. I'm gonna try Fantasy Life because the new one's coming out, and figured they weren't up here. I was like, maybe they only came out at night because there's that guy that's normally up here, right? I think that says an adult. No, I was right. Yeah, the new one's coming out, and I'm worried that the new one will like obsolete the old one in a way. And also, it'd be nice to kind of like get an idea for what I'm in for, because it seems like everyone who's excited about it knows what its deal is. Knew what its deal was immediately upon it being announced. like before even looking at the trailer or whatever. So maybe I'm the last one of the train here, but I have it on my 3DS. I bought it before the, I don't know if it's physical only or digital only, because when the 3DS eShop went down, I was like, I'm going to buy as many games, digital only games as I can, because I'm going to want to play them later. As many games as I wanted to play, and Fantasy Life was one of them apparently. Are they just going to land on it? Like, chill. He's still. Well, no, they don't care. I still don't know how to get the birds. That I was like, maybe the butterfly lands on it and then you can fly with it like a cuckoo or something. This isn't doing anything. Well, you know, not all gossip is true. What if that's what they were actually going for? I mean, I want to try Fantasy Life. I don't know if it's a game you beat or like it's a game I'll just progress through until I'm like done with it. I'm gonna have to literally dust off the 3DS with the capture card in it and refigure out how that works, because that's a 3DS game. You know, I'm very glad Ocarina of Time is finally done. One of the biggest games of all time. Ocarina of Time, Super Metroid, A Link to the Past. There are definitely so many others. You know what? I'm just curious, like, because I'm sure there's like a, not Control Shift T, man. I have the list of all the games I want to play. I guess Sonic 2. Sonic 2 is one of the greats. Even though public opinion on Sonic is turning ever so rapidly. I haven't played Sonic 2 or 3. So what's another class? Star Fox 64? Believe it or not, I haven't played that one. Final Fantasy 7, obviously. That's another huge one. Everyone says it's like the best game of all time. Like I'm passing a lot of really good ones too, like all the Castlevanias. Resident Evil 4, that's another one. Obviously pretty much all of the Dark Souls I feel like count, so that one's correct. Both of the Half-Lives, I haven't played those. We have a lot of big things here. Yeah, I think that's like most of it, at least in the like big series. So we still have a ways to go for iconic games of the past, to say nothing of all the games that would come before them, and all the games that I want to do specifically, like Fantasy Life. But yeah, it's not like those are coming soon, but they hopefully are coming. That's the plan. And I'm sure, you know what? I'm going to say it confidently. I'm sure people are right, because I genuinely didn't think people were going to be right about this game. I thought this game was going to be like Mario 64, right? Let's be honest. The areas in Mario 64, they're weird. That can't be too unfair, but the areas in 64 are like not that impressive. It's kind of weird. Things just happen. Like the controls are like kind of not great. Honestly, Mario 64 I have played, but I've never beaten. So I guess that would also count too. I do want to let's play Mario 64 blind. If you thought this game wasn't blind, then Mario 64 is definitely not blind. I've seen all of that game a million times. I just don't think I'd put the final nail in the coffin for Bowser myself. And honestly, I haven't really played it that much either, because why would I? Sunshine's right there. Ha 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 ha. But for real, I don't know. I guess I can't really say until I actually play it, but I feel like Mario 64 is one of the games that's talked up a lot, but is not actually that good. You have to like be into the speedrunning scene or play it when you're 4 years old to really appreciate it. And by the way, I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it for what it is and all the cool shit you can do in the speedruns. I'm sure learning the speedrun would actually be fun. It was crazy when Northern Lion learned the Sunshine or the Mario 64 speedrun. That was some of the best. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I would look it up. I'm sure it's uploaded somewhere, right? I'm sure he uploaded it somewhere, but even if he didn't, I'm sure someone did. Yeah, Mario 64, I not as impressive, not nearly as impressive as this. I'm not gonna say Mario 64 is bad. I'm not like some people, like, geez, but I will say, you hear it's the best game of all time, you play it, you're not, you're like, really? This game, I could at least see it. And I'm sure that'll be the case with all those other games I listed, honestly. That's why I'm excited to play them. How long is this postmortem gonna be? I don't know. I should probably just end it now. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening, and thank you for forgiving me for not understanding what the Deku Stick butterfly interaction was. It's probably other butterflies elsewhere. Like, in caves. What? We have 5 more minutes before this recording session is 2 hours. I'm expecting, like, one of these post-credits things to be... I don't know where I'm gonna cut it, but I was like... Whenever I talk about the game in the credits, that's always really long, and those videos are always like an hour and a half, so... This might be that, this might not be. I might have split this one off. You never know, that's the funny thing about it. I could be talking as if I didn't cut it, and then, sure enough, I did cut it. Like a secret on the path. You know what? We have 5 minutes. Let's look into these. Let's look into these things. But yeah, this game was very slow because, like, it took months to complete because I just wasn't motivated to play games at all. Let alone games that I was afraid I was going to get stuck in, and especially in the beginning, it really felt like I was going to get stuck a lot. But even when it kind of became obvious that I wasn't going to get stuck, I still didn't really have the motivation. But you can't really tell right now, maybe. But, well, you actually kind of can, because it's very obvious when sessions are and aren't, right? Sure, any holes in the ground are the same, right? But yeah. You know what? I have unfinished business. We're going back. We'll go back. I'm gonna figure out the Song of Storms opens this too. But yeah, I think recently I've been way more motivated to record, and it's probably due to medication. Knock on pill bottle. But maybe it could just be other things too. Other aspects of life. Like the promise of a job, which might actually slow down recording if it's actually real. I still don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm hired, but I'm supposed to know, or based on what they said, I'm supposed to be getting in there, like, in a few days. What's the Song of Storms again? We never use it. Oh, yeah. I don't know how you are supposed to know that. And the Gossip Stones didn't seem to say anything. So I don't know. This is worthless, though. A green potion. Dude, come on, man. Yikes, I'm going home then. Too close. And Majora's Mask is going to be so interesting to do. I'm really worried I'm going to get stuck, and there's going to be the time shenanigans and the schedules. I really don't think I'm going to be good with the schedules, but maybe I will be with my note-taking. You know, I was really worried about Majora's Mask before I started taking notes, and then I didn't really apply my habit of note-taking now to that fear to distill it until right now. Red potion. Well, I mean... If you're here in the beginning, maybe that's a good deal. I don't know. And then you have a bigger wallet. So is the Song of Storms? What the... I don't know how you're supposed to know that. Obviously, it's not a big deal, but it did cause me a bit of ire, so... maybe there's just some dialogue I missed. Can we, like... There's not like a description button for this or something? No? Maybe it was said, whatever. I mean, if I had to interpret the sense that it would make, it's that, like, the rain washes away the thin layer of dirt in front of it. And, I mean, that makes sense to me. It's not something I would intuit normally. You know what? The blue flames, that's a good point too. But I already went over my thoughts on blue flames. Like, I'm not really upset about it. It's something I wish they gave me a hint about, because it's not something I think a normal person would intuit. And I'm not just talking about me, I'm talking about a normal person. I don't think it's something a normal person would intuit, but the fact that you can put a blue flame in a bottle is very fun, and I like it a lot. Okay, this is not the path to the lake anymore, but maybe it means the gate. The Piats are weird. I wonder how much of Majora's Mask I remember. I feel like I remember much more of Ocarina of Time than Majora's Mask, but maybe I watched them equally and I'll realize. Because, like, I'm trying to think about Majora's Mask. You go to the observatory and see the shooting star. There's the tree where the final boss is, right? There's obviously the spirit temple with the statues. I know you roll around as a Goron because when in, I guess, Termina Field. Oh, is that the secret actually? I don't know. No, it's here. It's here. Interesting. You roll around, I think, Termina Field in like a big race, because when they did the Majora's Mask recompile, that's like the footage they used. So I know that now. That's the most recent thing I know about it. What the hell is this disgusting place you live in? Actually, it's kind of interesting because it's by the lake, so there's like water in it. The attention to detail. I'll sell you a piece of heart. One piece, 10 rupees. This one would have been really good, but it's very well hidden because if you don't have Epona, you have to go up the ladder. Why would you ever come back to the center area and like basically trap yourself? And if you have Epona, you're just gonna Epona over it. So like, that's a good gossip stone, man. This is non-canon. This heart container is non-canon, okay? So does that mean that the lone tree in the northwest of Hyrule Field is real? I guess you don't trap yourself, but... Alright, let's go to the northwest then. To Oregon. Was it? Oh yeah, Majora's Mask. What do I know about... Hello? What do I know about Majora's Mask? Tingles in Clock Town. I'm gonna be honest, when I was a kid, I don't even think I knew that you played the Song of Time to go back. I think you had to do everything in 3 days, and I was like, this is too hard. Like, I'm not even gonna really try more than once, because I can't imagine beating a game in like 18 minutes or whatever, however long it is. So I just didn't even bother, which is very funny. But now I know that's a thing. I don't know what the side quest involves, but I know the side quest with like the little kid with the purple hair is like considered one of the best side quests in video game history. And you know what? I'm willing to believe it. There's the potion shop. There's the island turtle, I guess. This is the lone tree. The island turtle, I mean, there's this thing from Smash. I know that where the heart piece is in the cliff. But I do remember the potion shop from when I played. I remember, I think around the potion shop, there's a swamp. Where is it most? Holy crap, he is fast. Is it because of the rabbit? I think it's here. Oops. You could just put it on the tree and it would be fine. You've got Tektites in your smile. What are we doing here? Oh, just a piece of heart. Okay, yeah, no, good. Okay. Oh, and you know what? I think you need the scale for it. Like the super scale. Let me check. No, you don't. Okay, good. Because that would be kind of... Maybe you do, actually. I don't remember how long the other one is. I know about all that stuff. I know about the ending where the giants pick up the thing. I literally think that's like it. I could try to do a roundabout way of remembering things. Like, I'm sure Death Mountain is in that game. Do I remember anything about Death Mountain in Majora's Mask? But like, one, that's kind of dishonest, and two, literally I don't. I don't know about the Zoras either. Obviously they're the Gorons. I don't know anything about the Dekus, and that's like the thing I would know the most about, because you get the Deku mask at the start. I'm sure they're all chilling in tournament. Like, I remember I was always confused by the things you dig in and then you fly around. I'm like, I can't reach there. Or like the merchants that are in town, I think. Where am I going? I don't know. I don't know what Deku Sticks Butterfly implies, but yeah, I don't think I know a lot about Majora's Mask. Whereas if you asked me the same question with this game before, I would have told you like the Zora King, Darunia, Jabu Jabu, the Gerudo Fortress. Honestly, I don't know. I would have told you switch between Kid and Adult Link, but I don't think I would have known or remembered how. Long Ranch, I definitely would have thought about. Would I have remembered Lake Hylia? I mean, I remember when I talked about when we went to Lake Hylia, I was talking about how I knew it was big, but it looks a lot bigger in game. Ganondorf's Tower, I would have told you about that. I wouldn't have told you about the masks, that's for sure. If I really thought about it, I could have told you about the pose, like just stuff like that. And I mean, I'm sure once we get to things like the pose in Majora's Mask, not that they're a pose in Majora's Mask, I mean something equivalent where like it's locked in the deeper parts of my mind. I'll go, oh yeah, I remember this, but right now, surface level stuff that comes to my mind right now is not a lot compared to what it would have been with this game. Hyrule Field in this game, obviously. Does Terminal Field count, though? I don't know. But, yeah, so I'm excited for that, but it'll probably be a while before we get there, because I shouldn't say my plans, okay? But, like, take this with a grain of salt. Fantasy Life next, right? Then I definitely want to do Metroid 2 before I do the next Zelda. Like, I had the idea of, one, doing all the Zeldas in a row. But then Metroid kind of came along, and then it was like, okay, I'll do Zelda, Metroid, Zelda, Metroid, Zelda, Metroid. But then there's a lot of other stuff I want to do, too. I can't even really think of right now. I kind of want to get back to Bullet. I kind of want to do that more consistently, just because I like Bullet and want to show it off more. Yeah, I don't know. I should probably just cut this off now before I say too much that I shouldn't say. Yeah, great game. Great game. I'm very happy with this, even though it was probably a rough start. We came out good at the end, and honestly, the rough parts honestly don't piss me off that much, thinking back on them. Is it because the rest of the game is really good? Maybe. But whatever. But for real, how are you supposed to just inherently know that fire melts spider webs?